Hello and welcome back to Zielonka for our second episode. It shouldn't have been that difficult, that. We are in September. Nice early start, 7 o'clock start. We're going to quickly run over to the store because I want to buy a new piece of equipment. It's going to be a new tractor, actually. That's what we're going to buy. And the one we're going to get, it's one that we've never used before. I think I've looked at it, but we've never actually got it. And I'm getting it for two purposes mainly. One of them, there it is. So the two reasons is you've got a front loader, so we can pick the bales up, but also to give the chickens their grain as well, which we need to do. I forgot to actually do yesterday. So that's the only one you can get. Tyres don't matter. So it's 13,500. Let's get that. I didn't even look and use machinery. That's alright. I mean, we could have put a front loader on there and had a much more powerful tractor, but I'm not bothered. I'm not fussed about spending that money. And plus we haven't used this machine either before. Where I think we've used that New Holland, haven't we? It just needs to be a small one. Let's go for this. And what else do we want? Combination for that. We want a bale spike. Right. Let's get them. It sounds properly old as well, doesn't it? 21,600 we've just spent. But to be fair, we need both, so it's not like I've got to wait over the other end as well, the other side being our farm. I wonder if, because that's on another tractor at the minute, isn't it? It's on the front one. Let's get where are we at? Weights. Where on earth are the weights? There they are. Let's get a John Deere one, 900 kilograms. We'll have that. They always spawn backwards, don't they? Right, there we go. I mean, it doesn't have to be powerful, it doesn't have to be fast. It's literally to be used as a front loader. Is probably a bit of a shunt around the yard as well. That's just reminders. One of the other things I want to get done today as well is to get rid of that cedar and to get a new one. I wonder if I can carry two. Let's have a go. Oh my god. Let's have a go at another one, see if we can do that again. Only not like a Doyle this time. This is like, it's not upside down. I think this is just different to the one we used in Griffin, isn't it? Can we change the, you can't, can you? Change the width of the spikes, you can't. Stuck in place, it just opens the door when I do that. Ah, we can carry two, no problem. Right, they're gonna go up against that wall there. That's where they're going. Ah, as you can see, I don't know if you remember, we put a cover crop down on this field just on the right hand side. So that's took hold now. We'll be able to get whatever crop we want to put down on there. And I want to see what the owner of... Where are we at? I'll show you. This one here, this field, I knew they would plant it, but we're going to have to see what they've put in, because that is the one that I'm looking to get, I think, in this episode as well. I might as well spend the money on that, because none of the fields are particularly expensive. I know they're not massive either. Right, get another 2. This isn't going to be bad, this, you know. With the weight, it'll have been 22,000 and something. I can't remember exactly what it was. Will it have been 22,500 possibly? I don't think that's that bad, really. I know we're going to have to buy a bucket as well. Right, I am going to get the rest of these stacked, however many they are, I can't remember. I don't even know if we counted last time, I don't think we did really. I'm going to get the rest of them stacked, come back, and then I think we're going to go and buy a new seeder and get rid of that one that's on the back of the seeder. So I'm not going to time lapse it, I shall be right back. Right, just 2 more bales left. It probably wouldn't have been that it took that long if I just stayed on, really, but I looked at how long the video was for the episode 1. I think it was like 47 minutes long or something, so I want to try to avoid that if possible. I mean, I know some people like the long videos as well, which is fair enough. I don't know, it's a balancing act, isn't it? But it's certainly much harder to keep the sort of minutes down than it is to make every video like an hour long, which would be really, really easy. Right, all of them have stacked absolutely perfectly. So let's see what these ones do. Let's just push them on. Fantastic. Right, what have we got? 5, 9, 11. I don't think that's bad, really, because it's not like it's a massive field. Let's park this up, because I'm going to use the Zeta. And we're going to go over and exchange this. Hopefully we'll get pretty much the full price for it as well, because we've only used it once. I should have looked, shouldn't I? Right, let's empty that there. And drop that in here. Like I said, the reason I'm getting rid of this, we have used it before. We used it in No Man's Land, but also it's not a direct drill. I don't think, in fact, I don't think it's a direct drill. No, I didn't think it was. Where I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure, the one we're about to buy is like 26,700. We're getting back for that. I think the one we're going to buy might cost us a little bit more, but not substantially. What should be about 50 grand. It's part of this new pack, I'm sure it is. Where are we at? Cedars. There we are. Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's 55 grand. It's like double. It is. It's double. Oh my god. I mean, we do have the money for that as well. What's that? That's 3 meters. This is the one I meant when I come on for. Right, we'll buy that. It's part of this new expansion, so let's do this one here. I think we might as well put some more seed in as well. There we go. Put one more bag of seed in. It had a 3,000 capacity, didn't it? So get that open. Are we gonna get in there? Right, filling up now. So it is the Unia Phoenix. I mean, it's a really weird way of spelling Phoenix, but there we go. So yeah, part of the new pack. I don't know how much it unfolds or anything like that. I mean, it's only 3 meters, so it's not going to unfold too much. I wouldn't have thought. And what can we even plant at this time of year? What can we plant? We can plant canola. We can plant barley and wheat. We can't plant any of the beets yet. So I think I didn't want to do that. I think we'll... Come on. There we go. I think we'll put some barley in this one here, because if we do that now, that's pretty much going to guarantee our chickens will have food, won't it? What I'm going to do first though is... Does that need ploughing? It does. Carry on with the theme. How much horsepower does that need? 140, and the plough's 150, isn't it? 165. Right. Let's go and get the plough on this. That shouldn't damage it because it'll be in the first growth stage. I don't think that ever damage with oilseed. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Ah, that's already the most powerful tractor, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm totally getting mixed up. I'm thinking the Zeta is the most powerful one, but it's not. That's the one that we're going to be using. Let's put a headland on this field here, and I'll set a worker away so we can get this turned around. Field stones is pretty much the only thing we don't have switched on, so we shouldn't get any. Not in these fields anyway. Any new ones that we buy might have them on, just because that's how it works. If it starts the game with field stones on, then they stay on, unfortunately, until the first time you get rid of them, which is an absolute pain, because it's like, what is it, $1,200? Just we should be in euros really, shouldn't we? 1,200 euros, just to get rid of a load of stones from one field. We'll do this one more row. We will go up the top, and then we'll do another one up the top, and then set the worker away. I wanted really to go sort of out and around the map a little bit. Just jump in our pickup and go and look at a few points, but it's that time, isn't it? It's that time of year when there's just so much to get done. And we've only got it on 1 day a month as well. Right, this should be enough here. I say, and I go right off track as I say that. Get that lifted. We shall now get a worker on here. There he goes. Oh, 100% I knew that was going to happen. I will do that. I hope he turns right though and comes back up the main bit of the field and not just that one single drag. That'll just be so annoying, but also not overly unexpected. I've got quite a lot of work to do on this field once we get the seed down. It needs a line putting down, and it also needs it's going to need rolling as well, isn't it? I'm not sure if we've got a roller. We've got a weeder. I'm not sure if we've got a roller. Right, there we are. Barley. Ah, that's oats, that's why. I must have already changed it. There we go. There we go. And we're now planting. Is that other one coming back up? Yeah, it is. It's working how we wanted. What's been sort of the general consensus for this map then? Is there many sort of people on it? Are people just using the mod maps still? I never know when the new giant maps come out. I know we spoke about it briefly in the last episode, like because I haven't spent that much time on it, and I also don't spend that much time sort of keeping up to date with things at the minute. I don't know how sort of what the sort of general consensus on the maps are, whether they like this map or not, or whether there's things missing from it that people wish was on there, or they expect a little bit different. It's starting to rain. I mean, it's not an issue. Like, none of this stuff we could do if it wasn't raining. Compared to what if it is, that's not a problem. It's not like it's grass work. But even then, this is something I miss so much from FS19, you know, where having to time things around the rain. Things like grass work you couldn't do in the rain, harvesting couldn't do in the rain. I know you get that is one of the few things that actually comes up with an error message, isn't it? Or not an error message, a warning message saying that you're going to get a reduced harvest, reduced yield if you continue doing it in the rain. But it was such a good option on FS19 on their precision farm. Sure, did it come with precision farm? No, did it come with seasons? Where you literally lost crop, you lost bales if you left them out. It was such a good idea. Tell you what, let's just go straight down the middle, ish. Instead of doing loads of manoeuvres to get back into line, it's all going to get covered anyway. At least by doing it this way, we know we're not sort of overlapping on one side. Right, this I think we will time lapse. We'll get this time lapse, then I think we're going to look at that other field. I might, once I've got this planted, I might move straight in to getting a spreader, which I don't think we own at the minute, do we? Getting a spreader and then probably, I don't know, I'll roll it off camera. I will 100% roll it off camera. But we shall see. Right. Enjoy the music. I shall not be long.
We're in control.
Right, we're almost there. And you'll notice the worker over there stopped working. That is because I've just went out of the game and come back into it because I wanted to look at a new fertiliser spreader. Or to look at see what new ones there were more accurately, rather than one in particular. And there is one that we've downloaded. And then we're going to be using as soon as we get this done. Let's get this going. Not much left, as you can see. Right. I'm sure there'll be a strip that we've just left there, no doubt. And getting actually turning it on would be hugely helpful. There we go. It has took quite a lot of seed to do this, but if you can remember, it's nearly all silty clay. It's awful, this field. I think that's going to go straight over there as well. So we're potentially going to lose quite a lot on that field, should we buy it. I'm also interested in this little bit here. So right in front of us, there's a field here. So that's been harvested. It's actually, it must have just been done because it did have potatoes in it. I'm sure it did the first time around. But the thing I'm interested in it for is because you've also got this bit here. This bit here, which is just sort of meadow grass. So you've got the field. I know you've got a bit of a sort of beck running through it, but then you've got the meadow grass as well. So it's like 39.5 grand. But that would allow us to start doing silage or hay or whatever as well. It would give us more options, wouldn't it? I mean, to be fair, we could even plough it up and put another field in there. Can't remember if it's switched on now or not. Yeah, it is. Right, all done. I mean, it's only give us 4. It doesn't give us much, has it? Is it worth it for 40 kilograms of nitrogen? I don't know if it is or not. Let's put this back. Put this over here and then we'll go and get this spreader, I think. Right. It will come around about here-ish. Fertilizer spreaders. So this one, it's new to us. We've never used it before. There it is. 9,500. I don't think we need the extension, to be honest. Let's go with that. Yeah. Lighting, yes. Main colour. Lots of greys. Don't think it really matters, does it? Let's get that. 9,500. We shall buy, and we also want fertilizer. And there is no better option than using this as a fertilizer pallet. For that's 5,000 litres. God, it's really. We're nowhere near, were we? Guessing where it was going to spawn. I always feel a bit of a cheat, you know, using the farm supply pack. It's just so cheap. I suppose it's not like it's not like the sort of hardened survival let's plays. It's not like one of our other ones we've done before. I think in the future there's probably maps where we won't use it. Oh, do you know what? I put fertilizer on. I didn't even want fertilizer. I wanted lime. That's so annoying. Let's get that out. I want lime. Because I'm too busy gassing. How many thousand litres is that? Is that 2? It is. So let's get 2 of them. Already making the store look a mess. There's loads of these. There's like, you are properly in a little village here, aren't you? It's not like there's just the odd building. There's loads, which is nice. Let's get spun around there. There we go. I wonder why that's weird. Ah, God, they don't have to give pedestrians plenty of room, don't they? My word. I have no idea how far this spreads. So we could start this now, and we need to unfold it first though. Yeah, we could start this now and it's absolutely nowhere near. Yeah, the spreading distance isn't good on there, is it? I mean, it's cheap enough, so I'm not overly bothered, to be fair, and it holds a lot considering how cheap it was. Just make sure we get to the edge. I said I was going to do this on time lapse, didn't I? I forgot all about that. Yeah, we totally missed a strip going down there, didn't we? So there's 2 strips I need to do on there before that's finished. It's not an issue, like. And what I'll probably do is, I will probably, in this episode, set the worker away. Or is there anything I want to put in there? Maybe canola. I'll probably set the worker away and get them to put canola on there. What I'd like to do is do one of the contracts for the new crop. That's what I'd like to do. I'll have to have a look. I'm sure there will be some, because it's that sort of, we're in that window now, I think, for beet crop. What are we on? Nearly quarter past 11. So I mean, we could set our worker away, couldn't we? Getting that field done with canola and then move on to a contract. But we'll see. Right, I'm gonna carry on getting this done, and I will be back very shortly. Right, we moved on into one of our other fields as well. In fact, I say one of our other fields. We only have two at the minute, don't we? So in our second field, you'll see a really annoying strip down there where, with it being in fact there's two. There's one at the far side as well. It's just gone outside. With it being precision farming, it just doesn't recognise that strip. So it says it's fully lined on the map, but you've got that really annoying strip running all the way through it. I went and filled up with lime a couple of times. Not many. Maybe I bought another two or three sacks of lime possibly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get this on because I've took a contract. What do I need to do here? That's what I need. I need the cedar. I've took a contract, and I'm not sure we're going to get it done before the end of the day, so we need to crack on with it. Like really crack on with it. I won't be doing it all on camera as well. I'll probably skip through a lot. I might put a time lapse on. Actually, we can. I'm going mad. Right, barley in there. I can still put canola in, can I? Yeah. If it seems a bit disjointed, that is because this is the next day to when I was recording the first part of this. So everything now I've moved into the next day. So I'm kind of forgetting what we did. But we want canola in here. What I'd have liked, if I could have chose, I would have wanted canola in this one, in the bigger one, and then put sort of beets in these ones, but obviously I didn't get to choose. Let's change to canola. Get this headland put on. And then we'll do the same down there, and then we'll quickly run over. It's to get the equipment for the beets. It's one of the I say the beets, it might not be beets. It's one of the new crop type, but you can't remember which one. Right, I'll do the same down here, and then I will set the worker away. We won't be doing too many contracts on here. One of the reasons I want to do it is because it gives us a look at some of the new machinery, but it also pays out quite well. And to progress a bit, I just thought we might as well do one. I'm going to get about 11 grand for it. Maybe a little bit less because I've had to borrow the equipment. Right. Workers away. Hopefully they'll crack on alright. Because we need to roll as well before we can move into the next day. But I am 100% not doing that on camera. Right, I'm going to go and pick the machinery up, get it over to the field, and I'll meet you over there. Look at that absolute beast here. It's massive. The DeWolf, I don't know what the numbers are around it. Let's get this open though. I assume it's going to work just the same way. What I do know is it doesn't store anything, does it? I think we spoke about it in episode 1. We can get them off now. You're having to drive alongside it the whole time. What's the best way? Yeah, I think this way is going to be alright. So yeah, we're constantly just going to have to sort of keep up with it, and I don't think there's going to be any option. We're going to have to be driving, which I know it doesn't matter because it's a contract, but we're going to have to be driving over the crop, so it's not going to look great. Get that lowered. We'll get the worker on there because I'm going to have to quickly go around and get the dates. Get that open. Get that open. I have a feeling this is going to take a very, very long time. See what we could do. Let's... Why isn't it letting us do what I want to do? Oh, because I'm still in the Deutsch, that's why I'm thinking I'm... DeWolf... I have no idea. Kivz? Kivz, something like that. Right, off there. Let's bring that up, because that's going to be really annoying. I just hope they haven't loaded it again. No, they haven't. Right, and away we go. So it goes up the chute, and it is beets. Sugar, not sugar beet. Beetroot, isn't it? How long is this gonna this is gonna take so long, isn't it? Like, it is gonna be pitch black by the time we finish this. In fact, we might even end up in the same day. In the next day, sorry. When we finish this video. Right, come on. What might be decent is if I knock the cruise control down to like 5 mile an hour. And then just run alongside it. That might be alright. Because I mean, this is going to stop every time it doesn't put something over, or you don't put a trailer under it. This is going to stop, isn't it? Right, reaching the end here. I don't even know where we're taking it. I hope it's not far. Right, get this emptied. You can see it all coming out the bottom, can't you? All the excess. Just give them space. It took me absolutely ages to get these trailers hooked up, by the way. Normally, this front one is a fixed axle, isn't it? And then you can just back up onto the dolly at the with the rear one. Not these, they're both dollies. It was an absolute nightmare. Right, like I said, this isn't going to look pretty, and I don't normally like doing it, but I've got no option. I wonder if the new crops, the beet, the parsnips and carrots, I wonder if they're going to be like potatoes and sugar beet, where you create an absolute ton of them, and then, but they're worth it. Like, we've shown, haven't we, on previous Let's Plays, like sugar beet and potatoes, they generate you so much money, but they just take a long time to harvest, don't they? Or everything about them takes a long time, and the machinery obviously costs a lot of money. I remember on Calmston, we did potatoes, didn't we? I'm sure we did potatoes because we had one of the big potato picking machines, and it made us an absolute fortune with them. And I think on No Man's Land it was the same, but we were doing sugar beet to put through the, a bit like we are with Forest Challenge now, but on a greater scale, to put through the BGA to make electricity. That's what we were doing with the sugar beet, weren't we? And that was making us a lot as well. Right, I think we get the idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a time lapse on, but there's probably going to be some decent jumps in the middle, because you can see how big the field is. It's going to take a long time, and it's going to be dark when I finish. I hate recording when it's dark. So that is literally the last bit I want to do. When the light starts failing, that's when we'll stop doing any of the time lapse, I think. So enjoy the music. It won't be massively long, the time lapse, because I'm going to keep it short, but I will be back, for me, in many, many hours, I think. Right, nearly 10 o'clock, and we're just about done. It has took a long time. However, there's a couple of issues that I don't know if I'm right in this. I don't know if it's already been identified by other people. I'm not 100% sure that. Oh, you can see there's a bit of a glitch in the trailer as well. That happened about halfway through. So the crop's still there. It's just not shown like it is in the front trailer, so it's not filling up. I don't know why it started doing that, but yeah, about halfway through the contract, that was happening. It still empties as normal, so you'll see the crop empty when we go and get rid of it now. So one of the things that I'm worried about, I'm quite worried that we're not going to fulfil the contract, for one, or get all the crop that we were meant to get. I think that's sort of a better way of putting it. Let's just... Is that still filling up? See, there was nothing going in there. There's times when you're running alongside it. Let's see if... it's at 99%, so we should complete the contract, shouldn't we? There's times when you're running alongside it, and the crop's coming out, but it doesn't seem to be filling. And secondly, sometimes when you get off angle, like you would with potatoes and sugar beet or something like that, it would look as if it's filling, or any other crop actually. With the harvesters, it does the same with like wheat and barley and stuff like that, where it'll tip out for a bit, not in the trailer, but the crop won't go to waste. It sort of like doesn't register that the crop's coming out of it, so you don't lose the crop. I'm not 100% sure that's true with this one. It seems to be like when the crop comes out, and say you're a little bit off on the trailer, so you have to go around again and come back underneath the chute. I'm pretty sure that crop's just going to waste, which is a bit strange, and it's obviously not consistent with how the game's been played previously as well, so that's something to keep an eye on. Let's start tipping this. Hopefully this will complete quite quickly. So it's like 30,000 litres there. We only needed 1%. There we go. So we're getting that 1%. There is a bit over. Good. 6 grand's worth over, which isn't bad at all. Love this, by the way. This Deutz. Definitely have one of them. Probably in a different series, but definitely have one of them. Let's complete that. So 12 grand. That went up. Why did that go up? That was only 11 grand. Oh, I'll tell you exactly why. Because I've changed the setting to the economy setting to easy. That's why that's gone up. Right, so 12,228. Is there any others? Any other decent ones? There's not. I mean, we wouldn't be doing them now anyway. So how much we made from that? 18 grand. Absolutely brilliant. That beat machinery, it was really good. However, it's just the same as any other. It's going to take a long time. I think the one that we've got is going to take a ridiculous amount of time. We've got the ones that fit onto tractors rather than the self-propelled ones. Once we have a go at that, I think that's going to take a really, really long time to do. But obviously, we're going to be planting the new crops, the parsnips, carrots, the beetroot. So we'll be giving it a go. Anyway, I think this has gone on quite a long time already, and I need to go and get our fields rolled as well before the start of the new day. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation